So I have been alone on the road for 3 weeks now. I just kind of wanted to make this video to let you know that I am currently on a trip that I'm calling Jess Goes West. These videos have been absolutely nothing but just memorable to make, and they're gonna take me a while to start producing the content and getting them out to you. As you can see, I'm not in Ohio. Almost exactly 3 weeks ago, August 2nd, I hit the road by myself on the way to Sturgis. I spent a little over a week in Sturgis and had the time of my life hanging out with my friends. After that, I wasn't exactly ready to go home yet. So with my motorcycle fully loaded, I headed west, and I have been alone on the road for a little over 2 weeks, experiencing some of America's most beautiful highways, scenic byways, and everything in between. But before we start diving into the Jess Goes West series, I kind of wanted to make this video to let you know what you can expect on the Her Two Wheels channel coming over the next couple weeks. First things first, yes, I'm alone. I'm holding my camera. Nobody's filming for me, and that is by choice. It was very hard to decide to do this by myself, and there are a lot of things that I did not do on this trip because I was by myself, and I'll explain more of that once we get into the actual series. But as a woman now, but I was raised as a single child for over 10 years before my younger siblings were born, and I very much value solitude and alone time. I have been married for 16 years, happily married. I love my husband dearly, but I truly believe in time apart makes the heart grow stronger, or whatever that phrase is, and I very much have had plenty of alone time to sit and think about how my husband and I are going to experience these things differently when he and I come out and do this cross-country trip next year. Another reason I wanted to bring up the concept of doing this by myself is because even though women traveling solo is nothing new, there's nothing new about solo female, especially motorcycle travelers, but to this day, I still get DMs and emails and personal requests from men and women asking why and how I got the courage to travel by myself. And so I'm documenting this series as sort of not only a memento of memories for myself, but just kind of hoping to encourage anybody to get out there and try new things and not to be afraid to fail. I also want to bring up an important subject that I'm really not doing this for anyone but myself. This is an experience that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and the fact that I get to document my travels and share them with you on the internet is seriously just the cherry on top of the sundae. I also wanted to bring to light the fact that I am not mechanically inclined when it comes to motorcycles. And I feel like that's a very thing I'm passionate about, is knowing yourself and your limitations and your motorcycle. I can tell when my bike is running well, and I can tell when it's not running well, and I can tell when I need to kind of do some diagnosing and potentially bring it in to see a doctor. There are a few things I can do roadside if I need to, but I will do everything in my power to alleviate those potential hazards before they ever happen. So I'm very in tune with myself and my bike and my capabilities. Okay. Here's what you can expect from my YouTube channel over the next couple weeks. I will be posting my Jess Goes West series new videos every single Sunday. So look for new videos every Sunday on my channel for the foreseeable future. Just like I ride and travel by myself, I also run my YouTube channel and edit by myself. So this will take some time for me to get these videos out to you, hence why I'm kind of making this precursor video now, letting you know what you can look forward to on my channel. The one thing I have not been doing a good job of documenting on this trip is the actual gear that I have been using. This is more about an emotional experience for me and not necessarily the gear that I'm using on this trip, because just like any other motorcycle trip, it's all trial and error, and I've learned a lot in the 2 weeks that I've been on the road. But since I won't be talking about the gear in the future videos, I do want to kind of highlight some of the items that have been crucial in this trip. So come here. Number one, even though I do have a 2018 Harley-Davidson that comes with navigation, I have been using my cell phone for all of my navigation. And my rock form mount is definitely the way I'm utilizing this. I'll show you real fast. So on the back of my phone, I have my card holder as well as my universal rock form mount. And I just put this, it's magnetic first of all, so it kind of sticks. It'll stick to your tank too. But I put this on my bike and it locks on perfectly. And that is how, that is how I have been navigating every single step of the way on this trip. So 100% crucial. I also do have a 25% off link to all of these Rockform products down in my description. Now, since I am using my cell phone, my Odin gloves have 100% been a game changer on these long-term trips, and I'll show you why in a second. The gloves themselves are perforated and have been excellent in these hot weather riding conditions. They also come with the Velcro strap that allows ample adjustability, as well as I can take my thumb out and touch my phone. This is what I mean. Let's say I have to make a last-minute change on my trip. I can whip my thumb out and open this up. So these bad boys have been 100% essential. I do not have a discount code for you, but they are worth every penny. Oh gosh, I almost forgot to mention. They're magnetic. Next, I have my trusty Nelson Rig tank bag. Unfortunately, due to the big centerpiece on my Road Glide, the magnets are not long enough to stick to the actual tank. The Nelson Rig also gives you these straps, so I've had it safely secured to my motorcycle this entire time. And this tank bag has been carrying all of my essentials, such as extra batteries, ibuprofen, cleaner wipes, and some of the essentials that I pick up on the road. Of course, I love my Saddleman step-up seat, but on this trip specifically, I have also busted out my wild-ass air cushion. Now, let me tell you about this. So about 4 months ago, I was in California on a specific motorcycle press ride. That press ride legitimately damaged my body. My tailbone is still messed up from that one experience. So even having the gel core technology in the Saddleman and the wild ass seat, I've been in a lot of pain. My tailbone has been hurting a lot on this trip. I don't know that I'm going to do a good job disclosing that in the actual videos, but I am here to tell you now, my body hurts and I need to do something about it. And now, the real elephant in the room. My helmet. Yep, I did mention in this video right here that I will not be able to do this trip with a full face regular helmet. I needed a modular. After experiencing some of the extreme weather conditions that I have experienced over the past 3 weeks, I genuinely do not know how I would have been able to do this without a modular helmet. So let me talk about this helmet for you really fast. Filming this video at a trailhead was a stupid idea. I've been waiting for this couple to leave for 20 minutes, but anyway, I can't wait any longer, and of course they're leaving now, so hopefully you don't hear it. This is my brand new HJC I-90. This is just a very, very good budget-friendly helmet, modular helmet, and it's very dirty, but I must say this has 100% been a game changer for this experience. I did buy this with my own money, and I will say there are better options out there, but I had to buy this in a pinch, and of course it was red. So this was a $250 helmet. I did get it on Revzilla, and I just noticed the latch mechanism right here is coming loose. I just noticed that. So yeah, most modular helmets have the drop-down sunscreen visor. This one also had that, but the mechanism to use the drop-down is down here on a tension rod, and literally the first time I put this helmet on, this broke. So I just went ahead and ripped out the visor because it didn't work anyway, so I've been wearing sunglasses every single day. Yeah, I was not thrilled about that. I didn't even get to use it on the trip. It is vented. It has vents in the front as well as vents on top, and it's relatively comfortable. I wear a size medium, and it has fit really great on this trip. I did have to buy a pin lock for the visor, and the pin lock gets moisture inside of it when I ride through the rain. So, total Honest opinion on this helmet, I do really enjoy it. It is a very budget-friendly option, $250 for as much as you get in a helmet like this. I think that's a great deal. Will I be upgrading? Absolutely. Like I said, this was a very last-minute decision that I had to get a new helmet. As you can see, I have it equipped with my Senna 50S as well as my vlogging setup. So I have my GoPro here, and the way I have it set up is this is my GoPro mic and this is my Senna mic, and both of them have been working excellent. Oh, it also comes with a Velcro chin curtain. Genius. And I didn't have to buy it extra. So yeah, new helmet. As for navigation on this trip, I have been bouncing back and forth between Google Maps and Waze. I find Google Maps to be 100% more reliable than Waze. I've experienced a lot of road closures on Waze that were unexpected, as well as a lot of different routes that may or may not have been the best option on Waze. But I do enjoy Waze because it lets me know when police officers are up ahead on the highway poaching people. On top of inaccurate GPS maps, I have learned that there are a lot of places, especially Wyoming, that have absolutely zero cell service. I am not traveling with a Garmin or anything like that. I do have navigation on my Road Glide, but you cannot utilize the navigation while you're moving. And total transparency, it's a pain in the ass. I really wish I would have waited for a newer model Road Glide. The 2018s is just already archaic. So the thing I always do is before I leave a gas station, or if I leave somewhere that has Wi-Fi, I will put in my address to where I need to go and try my hardest not to accidentally close out of the app. So it has been a little over a week since I left Sturgis, and I wanted to let you guys know that hopefully you could tell from the videos, but I had the time of my life in Sturgis, South Dakota, and I cannot wait to go back. I would ideally like to go back without the rally to enjoy the roads without the people. Since Sturgis, I have spent most of my time in Wyoming, Montana, and now I am in Colorado. And out of all of those places, I wish I could have spent more time in Montana, and if I had more time, I would love to get down into Utah. But this is not a Jess Goes West Forever trip. I am just taking a very long, very scenic route to get back to Ohio. On this trip, I have been forced to do a lot of things out of my comfort zone, whether that is physically, mentally, or in my riding abilities. I will say it has been an absolutely life-changing experience, and I cannot wait to show you guys the videos. I am posting this first. I wanted to post this first because if you guys have any questions or any requests on how I tell the story of these videos, I would love to see your comments down in the comment section. By the time I get home from this trip, it should be right around 5,000 miles, which means my Appa boy is ready for his 30,000 mile service. I bought this motorcycle used a little over a year ago with 15,000 miles, and I'm very proud and happy to say I feel like I have given him an excellent life and really stretched his legs. Again, if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. I will do my best to answer them, but until then, stay tuned for my Jess Goes West series every single Sunday here going forward, and thank you so much for taking this ride with me. Until my next one, you be good, and I'll see you later.